Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. We have arrived here in Middlemead, where we are to present ourselves to Magla.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Traveler, you bear tidings to Avedras? Very well, then, let us speak. All right. What should we speak of?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Yes, yes, I know well of Theoden's charge and what my people are to do. They have made ready and wait on my command to take their leave to Aedoras and then further to Dunharrow. I am truly sorry for delaying Eowyn, but I refuse to send my people away until certain matters have been attended to. Oh, and what's that? I have reason to believe the worm has eyes in Middlemead, and I shall not risk sending someone so treacherous to Aedoras with my people. As a trading post, there are many different goods, as there are mines gathering here. For now, you would do well to acquaint yourself with the people and trade master of Middlemead, traveler. I will tell you more of my troubles on your return. Oh, so he suspects Grima has an agent here. Well, why am I not surprised? Ah, here's a man who is tending to his horse. Hello there.
What brings you to these lands?
I know not why we dally in our journey to Aedoras, and I fear for my family. Magda is a bright thing, but I fear his injury has left him in a bad way. I wonder if he even intends to lead Middlemead. Hmm, does he intend to leave? It's a strange rumor to have. Hello there.
The Tunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
If you'll excuse me, I have little time to talk. I must make it to the auction today, for my family is in need of goods, and they have become scarce in these dire times. Right, I want to make sure you get to the auction in time. After you finish your chapter, of course. And then we have this. Hello there.
I hope we will find aid in time.
The trades have become far too costly for my family. I have to work constantly to afford new goods. I see so little coming into town these days, and so much leaving it. We should journey to Aedoras, for the king shall provide us for us once more. Well, or at least Eowyn. Let's see, what else do we need? We're supposed to be speaking with the trader or something? Ah, see, Hildulf, trade master of Middlemead. Hello.
Welcome, my friend.
Ah, welcome to Middlemead, Pineleaf. Have you come to trade from faraway lands? Here we trade the finest wares of Rohan, fine weaponry of the Stone Deans, the strongest steeds of the Broad Acres, and the luscious crops of our Kingstead. Our traders are often travelers like yourself, you see. Perhaps you can join us for an auction if you find the time here and can afford it. Hmm, an auction. Well, if they have an auction here, I just hope Isengard is not involved in it because we know how much they'll bid. Having spoken to the people of Middlemead, I should return to Magla. All right, that's a good idea. Oh, there, I've spoken with your people.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I take it you've met with my people then. Good. Now then, let us speak of more pressing matters.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
There is a matter I've been helpless to effect in Middlemead. As a trading town, we gather many goods of Rohan here, but as of late it appears more have been snatched up by our kinsmen in our other lands, leaving little for the people of Kingstead and Middlemead. I would ask that you travel to the trader's pavilion and take inventory on the goods we currently have in store. Um, Hildulf may know more of these troubles as well, as I have known him to keep a current manifest. When you have done this, return to me. All right. So I should take inventory of goods and speak with Hildoof, I presume. Now let's have a look at the goods in the area. Here are some rations. Looks like some bread, quite a bit of bread. Rations and crops are plentiful at this post, but several barrels and baskets remain empty. Ah, well, yeah, there is that. Well, looks like some weapons and some armor. Yes. Spears and swords are in no short supply at the moment. What about armor? You have noted a barrel filled with armor pieces. Well, I could have told you that. I don't see many horses at the stables. In fact, not a single one of them is available for trade. Hello there.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Ah, so you return. And have you been peeking and poking about the trader's post? I trust that you found something of interest? Your face says otherwise. What a shame. Magla wants to see the manifest, you say. He may have it, and you should know that it is quite current. Oh, and before you go, I know his concerns, my friend, but tell him the trade still thrives. Goods leave just as quickly as they might return, such as the market in times of war. Yeah, all right. Very well. I'll just grab the manifest and see that everything is correct on it. I have checked the stalls and brought the manifest.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Well, what do you have to report? Crops remain the only plentiful thing in Kingstead, thanks to Bosa and the others on the plains. Our lack of arms and horses is greatly troubling, though, despite Hildu's feelings on the matter. Thank you, Pineleaf. Sit a moment. I must review this manifest. Sit a moment.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Or stand. As I mentioned, Pineleaf, I believe Wormtongue's influence still lingers in Kingstead. To that end, I have kept a careful watch on the people of Middlemead. Our trade routes from the Broadacres and the Stone Deans have been disrupted by the White Hand, and I sense that our fields are next. I sent one of my finest warriors to station at Bosa's farm to the east to ensure that crops continue to flow into our settlement. I wish for you to rally to Egbald's side at Bosa's farm. Perhaps you can offer him aid in warding off the White Hand as the farmhands ready their harvest for trade. And when you both return, we can speak more of our suspicions. All right. Travel to Bosa's farm, make sure that everything is there, and make sure that the White Hand doesn't do anything nasty. I think it's safe to say that things aren't going well here at Bosa's farm. I would presume that fires in the field are not typical of this place. Defeat the Urukai raiders, alright? Yeah, we can kill them. And burn banners of the White Hand. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult to burn the banners. All I need is pick up one of the banners and throw it into these fires. Well then, let's kill Urukai raiders. Boy, this is really bad. Send Urukai raiders. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Really? Oh. Oh. How sneaky of you. Gee, I hate it when they ruin my ambush like that. Oh well. I was wondering, who's attacking me? Who's attacking me? Well, he came just right to me. That probably wasn't the brightest idea he could do. There you go. Let's have a little something to eat. I was thinking at first that the raiders would be near in the fields or something like that, but apparently there are these signatures. Uh-oh. He's got one of those shields which says that that he has a friend nearby. Or oh, maybe that's just his own thing that he gives to other people. Never mind. Hold on. I found a warrior. Hello? Eggboth. Eggball's lifeless body is slumped against the side of the burnt home. The brutal wounds are visible through the punctures in his armor. Whether his horn was sounded or not, it is clear that aid did not arrive to him in time. As you look over Eggball's, you notice his horn lying amidst the nearby wreckage. While he likely sounded it for a call for aid, only Uruk stood ready to answer. You have not been able to identify the leader of the Uruk forces so far, but I suspect that the surrounding the horn once again might draw what remains of their force. Right. That sounds like a nice, safe thing to do. All right, let's summon this cur. And here he is. What? He didn't say nothing about Warden. He didn't say nothing about a warden. And hey, I actually used that skill in time. There you go. He didn't say nothing about. Then what did he say about the warden? Then I wonder. Okay. Uh, I know. He meant that as emphatic. There you go. Well, I guess we have to speak with Mogla now after we kill a few more of these raiders and deal with a few more of these banners. Speaking of raiders, you're just going to dance around me, aren't you? I guess this is attempts to trample me, I guess. Not very good attempts at trampling me, but alright. There you go. Whew. And we have corpses all over the place. They could return the goods to their friends and relatives. Sorry, sir, but the farm was burnt to the ground and your man's been killed.
Will you aid the horse lords?
He was the last of my council. What sense have I to continue to fight now?
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
My council is gone. Each of them has fallen to disease or blade, and now none remain to dissuade me from the truth. The war's over, Pineleaf, even though others cannot see this. We merely delay our deaths, and no matter where we choose to hide, the White Hand will find us. My men would sit amongst me here as we talk strategy and glory. Bah! What glory is there now? If you would, travel to my home. I've left keepsakes for each of my men at my bedside. Bring them here, and they can join Eggbot's horn at my side one last time. All of his council members are dead. It's very, very strange.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Why do you pester me with questions of what can be done? Nothing can be done, that's what. We had tracked Wormstongue's agent for some time, taking note of treachery where we found it. Our suspicions always seemed to point towards the traders from the Broadacres, Kingstead, and the Stone Deans. They know the roads and knew where their stock would be. All the easier for them to guide the White Hand. I sent Eggbalt to guard the crofters, but the wretch must have caught wind of his whereabouts. I don't know why you persist in the absence of hope, but speak with Hidulf and the traitors if you insist on trying to aid us. But remember, Pineleaf, you know the risks. Say it's the traitors. So a traitor is a traitor? It sounds like whoever the traitor is has gone directly at the council, maybe expecting this particular result. Of course, I don't know if what she's going to think about someone coming in here and taking all this stuff. All right, we'll take the shield and the sword and the horseshoe. And we'll bring them back to Mogla's side. Now let's place the items where they belong. A horseshoe there. A shield there. A sword here. And then finally, the horn here.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Thank you, Pineleaf. My council has again rallied at my command, but for all your effort, they have nothing left to say. Nothing left to say. Oh, nice, fun, and optimistic of him. Let's go speak with Hidulf. Right, now time to speak with the traitor. I mean traitor.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Oh, are you here to buy, or you're sorting out the things affairs again, are you not? Oh, very well. I'll get you one of these days. Yeah, I'm sure you'll try to.
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
Now there, what is it that Magla wants you to do? Aid us? Surely that cannot be all, Pineleaf. If you wish to spend more time with us, you had naught to do but ask. The traders are more than capable of managing their own affairs, but if you insist on helping, who am I to stop you? Folkbur and Dareward and Beored are a busy bunch all, but call it ill luck if you will, all have been visited nasty troubles as of late. You could find them at their posts where they often are, and speak with them at your leisure. Perhaps it is good that you came to aid them all, for who knows what other troubles you might help them to avoid. Right, they've been having troubles, alright. Alright, well. Hello there, anything I can help you with?
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
Hildo sent you to help me? I'm curious. You see, all of my goods were sold to a nobleman in the Stone Deans earlier today, and even now they make a journey there. So I have naught for you to do here. I believe the route safe, but if Hildo thinks it is so important, perhaps you can guard my stock as it travels? If your steed is swift, I'm certain you can encounter the cart along the road to the Stone Deans. Alright, I guess I could help to escort the cart. Hello? I guess you need horses.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
So he'd have told you of my worries? My apprentice left in a rush this morning and told me he was traveling to Pendelex's farm for reasons that were not made known to me. He took the last of my horses and rode out onto the fields. Normally, I would not expect him back for some time, but I need him back at my side for our task today. If you would track him down on the fields, then I'm sure he's still riding among at a slow pace. Should he be unable to give you reasons for his senseless journey, send him back here at once by all means. All right. And what else?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Yes, there does remain another matter for us to discuss. My apprentice's disappearance is quite concerning, but so too was the loss of my stock. When I awoke at the morn, they had all gone from the stables. If someone thought this was a cruel prank, I know not, but they must have been spooked, for their tracks away from Middlemead appear to have gone into a frenzy. If you would, search the fields on the south. I'm sure some haven't traveled far, and it would mean a great deal to me if they were returned to my keeping. All right? Hmm. Well, there also is Bayored, I guess. Where would that be? Ah, here she is. Oh,
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I talked to Bayored earlier. This is Folkbur. Greetings, Pineleaf. He'd have told me that you would be able to help me with my troubles, so thank you for your aid. You see, my family lives at a small homestead southeast of Middlemead, and none of our crops have been coming into the village for a day or two. We have had lapses before, but this one has me worried. I sent my friend Tortwolf to check on my family earlier today. If you would, meet him at the homestead and see if you two can figure out what's happening. All right then. Now, let's see. They all sound like pressing matters. We've got the goods that are going to the stone deans. We've got the apprentice, and we have the trouble with the homestead. Which way first? Whichever way it is, we'll find that out in the next episode of Complete Pine Leaf.